Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9 now of the SCP Blackout Survival Mode series. Now the last episode saw us go into the level 3 rooms. We found the archive and a bunch of other stuff. Primarily we spent like 3 hours just running around obviously trying to find the bloody keycard. So I'm hoping this time we're going to be a bit easier on that. Now I am recording this on the same day as episode 7 and 8. So just for a bit of context there, just in case there's any questions or why I'm not responding to particular things, it's because it's all done on the same day. So I'm actually now talking to the future, which is a bit weird, a bit confusing.
Without further ado,
show me the level 3. No. Of course not. That would be too easy. Those failsafe codes seem to show us one letter out of a possible 6. So maybe they unlock one of these safes for us when we get the right combination. You're so slow. Oh, lots of suits. Oh, coming this way? No. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. I can't move because you'll know. You must be like, what is this object in the way of the door? I can't seem to get through. Well, I can't move because then you'll eat me alive. Yeah. Well, now we're stuck. Good job. Uh-oh. Now we've got an SCP teller who just turned around. Oh, don't tell me you're going to start now. Oh, please. No, what is this? What is this madness? The SCP teller hasn't found us yet either. You legit just disappeared. He got through? You can do it too. Right, that's it. Both of you go away. Come on, get out of here. Jesus. That was stressful. And not in a scary way, just in a what the hell are you doing way. No. If there's no level 3 here, we're screwed. We don't know where it is.
all of level 37. It's not going so well.
This is really bad.
Like
we're back to repeating yesterday, which is today, but yesterday for you.
What could cause this?
God damn it. Well, we've already spent hours looking around all of the level 3 labs. We've got to think here, what can we do different that's going to help us find this keycard? Oh, it's always stressful when we can't. Is there anything in this that's going to help us? Open containment. Chamber opening protocol failed. Chamber has not been sterilized. Incinerate? Valve closed. Oh, we can choose what to do with it. Should we burn it or freeze it? There's quite a lot. We can probably just run around here. Don't know where he is. He disappeared. I think burning it's going to be the one that actually kills it, so let's freeze it. Freeze. Yes. Beginning coolant pumps. It didn't do anything, right? Okay. Override the lab B103 lockdown. While experiment chamber is closed. Resistances.
Dr. Good. Notes on Mastermass's resistances. Mastermass may have only been at this facility for a few days, but the data we've already obtained from it has been remarkable. This pile of meat is extremely damage resistant. It seems to be almost completely immune to fire, as well as other sources of extreme heat, and even seems to thrive on it. Occasionally, we've even seen some of the pieces of Mastermass increase their growth rate, if only fractionally, but a small degree when exposed to temperatures between 40 and 100 degrees Celsius. We've recorded some of the slightly larger pieces withstanding temperatures approaching 400 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's the other thing. It seems that the larger the samples of Mastermass become, the more resistant to heat damage they are. This seems to proceed on an exponential curve, as every time the mass of the sample doubles, the temperatures required to destroy it increase by a magnitude of 2.5. This is insane. A 100% increase in mass grants a 250% increased resistance to heat. Mastermass is also resistant to blunt force trauma as well as physical lacerations. We're usually able to extract some small pieces, but it seems to react to our scalpels touching its flesh, hardening in extraordinary amounts.
Sorry, we are
dulling
listening.
the fresh blades after only a few seconds. We do have one seemingly effective means of containment and destruction, however. Mastermass seems to have a particular weakness to extremely low temperatures. We discovered that liquid nitrogen is capable of slowing the growth of Mastermass to a manageable level. It doesn't last very long, but in doing so, we can break the SCP down to smaller, more easily destroyed pieces when we need to sterilize the experimentation chamber. It's admittedly not much, but it is a start.
Okay, well I didn't catch the end bit there because I was playing merry-go-round with SCP Teller, but... Mastermass, we've discovered that liquid nitrogen is capable of slowing the growth of the flesh for a manageable level. It doesn't last very long, but we can break the SCP down into smaller, more easily destroyable pieces when we need to sterilize the chamber. It's admittedly not much, but it's a start. Okay. Yes. Okay, so now that it's frozen, we can open the chamber. Wow. Can't believe we walked past this room again and again and not done any of this. So now we can override the lockdown of this room, right?
They're all gonna die.
Please report. B103. Is that the one just across the room? Yes. We finally made it to this room. Okay. So maybe the keycard's gonna be in here. Please, let me pick up the pills. There we go. SCP Yumps out. Which I've still forgot which one that is. We've got like an old high school chemistry lab here. And there it is. That's where the level 3's been going this whole time. Another failsafe code as well. What a run this is already. So the only thing I'm actually a little bit tempted to do is to go expose Mastermass to some heat. Just to see him multiply. Alright, you found me, finally. Go on, get out of here. Actually, never mind. It seems he's gone ahead and done it anyway. Yeah, so this is the stuff that SCP Beck releases. Now, I could touch it, but I feel like that's going to be instant death for us. Now, you know as well as I that I do like to experiment here. So I kind of want to touch it at the same time, but we did just find the level 3. And we're not doing too bad. We've got 2 pain pills and we're pretty good on health. I'm going to burn it. I can't burn it. Once it's open, it's open. Okay. We find out a bit more.
Dr. Good. Notes on equipment failures. I've been working in this lab for several years now. In that time, I've never really had a problem with the equipment. Both the hardware and the software have been really reliable. I mean, granted, yes, everything made by humanity will break down eventually, but it's never been anything that was constant or frequent. However, recently, I don't know if the equipment is just getting old, but things have started misbehaving. It started out small enough, taking longer to process data than usual, and even a bit of input lag involving the keyboard and mouse. Then it seemed to graduate into faulty readings, and now the chamber has built-in safety functions. It's supposed to remain closed until all traces of whatever specimen within them have been entirely sterilized. But recently, after a single test, the chamber will immediately read as clean. We haven't even started the sterilization process, but it is reading the chamber as being clean, to the point where it will even allow the door to be opened. I've called in for maintenance a few times, but I seem to have been placed on a waiting list. Apparently, the maintenance team have had a lot of malfunctions and complaints all over site. So all I can do is sit and wait while this sample of Mastermass continues to grow. Right now, it's about the size of a football. It's not supposed to get this big. It's going to take a huge amount of resources to sterilize the experimentation chamber once this thing gets fixed. Call me crazy if you want to, but something about this feels off. Like the computer itself wants this chamber opened. I know it's ridiculous, but it's just strange that the lab across the hall is under lockdown. And according to the computers, it will remain that way until the chamber is opened. I don't even know what kind of error that is. But hey, at least this won't bite me in the ass if there's trouble. I followed protocol.
Wow. I wish all documents had voiceover like that. It's so much better than me reading it. So it wanted that room to be open only when Mastermass grew. Don't know if that was just a clue to this little puzzle here that I'd already solved, or... We've got one more here on suspicions.
Dr. Good.
I don't know if I picked that.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I think so.
I'm starting to feel like I might be going crazy. I think I've been around that pile of flesh for too long. The computer issues have been bad enough, but I swear I've heard some sort of buzzing coming from the sample. I've visited the site's physician multiple times now, and I'm told there's nothing wrong with me either mentally or physically. At least, nothing they can find. This specimen is much, much larger than it should be, but the containment computer is still acting odd. Maybe the doc missed something with me, and I'm getting paranoid, but things have just felt more and more off. Everything was going smoothly until we got Mastermass in for processing. We were just supposed to tag it and bag it, identify it, compile a specialized containment procedure, and ship it off to another site that would be well equipped for its special containment needs. we were only supposed to have it for a few days max. But now with the way everything is breaking down facility-wide... The sample of Mastermass in the experimentation chamber and the one in the source containment chamber seem to have calmed down for now. However, with the test showing that this thing has some sort of superintelligence, I'm not sure what it calming down even means. I'm not even sure I'm the best judge of reality right now. I know the doc's clear to me, but I think I'm starting to hear things. Like that buzzing sound. That same buzzing sound. Coming from the vents in the sleeping quarters at night. But there's no way, right? There's no way I'd be the only one hearing it.
Very creepy. So we read the document and we know that as this thing gets bigger, it gets smarter and smarter and smarter. Presumably that's the buzzing. So I guess to finish this off, I'll go ahead and give it a poke. Never mind. It does nothing. Alright, well, Mastermass lets us live today. But I'll be damned if the facility hasn't gone a little bit bad.
Just taking a peek at some of these research files here.
Wonder why he wanted to come in here, though. Or why it was locked
Dr.
down.
Miller is one fucked up muchacho.
Is there like a poison in here, do you think?
It's not him talking to you over this PA.
$29. I don't think it's enough. We haven't been hit by him yet, though, so we can tank one. I just want to find out what the mystery behind this crane is. What are we trying to pick up here? And where are we trying to take it?
Caution, raising viewport safety shielding.
Viewport safety shielding. Now, why is that called that? Hello! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, he disappeared. We're not safe from SCP Teller when we're in here. It's pretty much an instant death. There's something we can grab. Oh god, look at them. It doesn't look like... I'm gonna go have a look. We'll survive a lot better if we're actually outside. Regardless of these dollies here. So what can we grab around here? There's the crane.
This here is our automated shipping department. Still moves an ass ton of cargo a day. Starts at anomalous labs and gets delivered throughout the entire site. Pretty damn neat, huh?
I can't obviously see anything that would need to lift up. Oh! He is quick! That was very quick. Okay, we're going this way now. I'm just a little bit on edge. I think he's still running. I think he's still running. Oh! SCP Teller is crazy today. He really doesn't like us. He did not like me just chasing him around the room like that. I'm not convinced we're going to last much longer, but I'm going to try.
We advise everyone present in the facility to stay and to carry out standard breach protocol. Help is on the way. What the fuck is this?
Oh my god, it just gets worse and worse. You just saw SCP Teller there, right? Oh my god, I don't know if he can get us on the stairs. The stairs might be our safe spot. He's marching around. Ooh, 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 ooh! Yeah, he leaves as soon as we get on the stairs. He's held us hostage, we can't go anywhere! No! SCP Teller, you're the worst! If this guy wasn't in the game, we'd have done it by now, seriously. He's so quick as well, he wants us dead so bad. I just want to kind of get a feel for the spawn points of these level 4 access points just before we die here. Oh my god! Go away, 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 go away. You saved my life! You didn't save my life, but you tried! Oh my god! Oh, SCP Teller, you absolute maniac. Jesus. D1742 was found in bloody chunks. Again. Surprise, surprise. So I'm going to read the documents on SCP Teller actually. We're going to go back to the main menu, read them on that, and then I'll end it there. Because if there's anything that we can possibly get to help us out here, then that would be great. Okay, so if I just read the highlighted ones, and then if you wish you can pause the video and read the whole document yourself. The object is capable of transforming individuals it comes into physical contact with into smaller iterations of itself. The SCP Teller, when he kills us, turns us into little SCP Tellers, but we turn into bloody chunks. So I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. Unless maybe our soul comes out. SCP Teller 1 instances will then seek out other individuals for additional conversion. Yeah, so it's like zombies essentially. Certain individuals instead are physically shredded by the transformation process. Okay. That's us. So we're a special kind of person that doesn't get turned into one of them, we just get shredded. Yay! And then finally, large bursts of radiation in the visible spectrum or higher are capable of incapacitating the SCP Teller 1 instances entirely and may cause them to flee. Okay. And we know that, so it didn't give us anything new there. And then we got the Fire Maiden. SCP-EERN. Well, we don't know about this whatsoever. Is to be held in a single occupancy cryonic storage unit. This unit is to maintain a temperature of -200 degrees Celsius at all times, up to 2000 degrees of heat being generated by its occupant, if capable. This sounds like a demon witch that bursts on fire. Yeah, here we go. SCP-EERN is a human female that is capable of generating pyrophoric properties in any material it can see. SCP-EERN's control over this property is directly proportional to the object's emotional state, with elevated distress resulting in an increase in spontaneous oxidation through the object's primary abilities. Lack of oxygen and high heat levels will cause severe injury to SCP-EERN if any generated combustion is left unchecked. Do you remember in Unit 5 there was that glass window? And in that glass window there was things on fire. Oh, you don't suppose the Fire Maiden lurks there, do you? Okay, more excitement on the way, that's for sure. Well, so I'm going to leave it here for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video, be that a comment, a like, a subscribe. Anything matters at this point, anything helps, and it keeps the channel alive, so thank you very much for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.